everybody, welcome to Mama Mion's Sweet Treats. Today I'm going to be working on this cute little rattle that I have for an order, one of 80 that a client customer ordered for me, and I'm going to show you guys how this little thing comes together. So if you want to look, stay tuned, stick around, whatever you want to call it, to see how it's made. I will show you. Okay, so everything is set up here now to make these beautiful little baby rattles, and here you can see that I'm going to be melting a few of my white and purple together to make a lighter purple, because out of preference to my client, that's what she's asking for. This color is what's going to be the main part of the rattle, and in my other little ceramic tin I have a pink color. Set this aside, clean it first actually, before it gets sticky. As you can see in this one, I have my pink. Just melt all these with the residual heat, as they say. This one is going to be the color of the bow. That's also out of preference to my customer. Now get these all mixed together. Make sure they're all nicely melted. Just spinning it around with the end of my brush over here. Okay, so what I'm going to get started with, and fill in, they call it a painting technique. I'm going to use the painting technique and fill in the bow first. I have my mold here all ready. Pick up my pink, get a little dab of the candy, and start painting the walls of the candy mold. Now it's good to use a lot when you're painting, that way you know for sure you're not getting any blank spots. Just make sure you have enough to go around and continue going all the way around the mold until you know for sure that you do not have any like little clear sections, to where when you pour in the rest of the candy, it won't go through, and it'll still be good and a nice solid color instead of having some like a little window. Okay, I'm set this one aside. Now with my purple, I'm going to also do the painting method. I'm going to do that to the rest of the mold. Of course, this is a much bigger section, but as well as this is the color that's going to be the rest of the candy itself anyway. So I'm just painting in the rest of it to make sure that I have all of the bow. There's not going to be any problems with filling it in. Of course, due to time and due to the fact that all of these are due on Friday, I'm not going to let it set, but I do recommend for those who are going to start making your own, let the mold set first and then paint the rest of the color and possibly fill it in, because you can mix the colors together and it might look a little like it bled through a little, but that's just a recommendation, and I usually don't follow by the rules. I don't go by the rules. I'm a risk taker. Anywho, okay, so I filled in the rest of the mold, as you can see. Lift that up to show you. See, there's the rest of it. Now, of course, with the rest of this candy, I'm going to fill in the rest of the mold itself until it reaches to the top. Go all the way to the ends. Make sure I get all of my candy in there. I don't want to leave some in my dish. And these ceramic dishes are actually really great because they keep the heat so that the candy doesn't set and you have to keep melting it. But if it does, of course you can remelt it and just keep it going. That's what's so great about these little, well, I guess they're bowls, but they're called ceramic painting dishes. That way you can use them and it'll still keep it very good. So, okay, right now I'm lightly tapping it, taking out any possible air bubbles. But as you can see, it is that easy. Clean up the sides a little. So I'm going to put this in the freezer, and I noticed that my last one set a good 5 minutes. So it's going to take about 5 minutes for these to set. And I'll show you the other one in a little. So as you can tell, this is what it'll look like for those who would like to know how they actually would come out. This is what it'll look like, and of course, as you can see, there's a little bit of the purple that's coming through because the mold didn't quite let the pink set that well. But that's what it looks like. They are about, I'd say about a good 1.5 to 2 inches in size. That's how, see, that's how big they are in the palm of my hand, and again, almost a full palm. And oh yeah, that's about it. I'm not gonna handle it too much. Stick it back into my refrigerator and let everybody know that that's it. And hopefully you guys stick around for more. I'm gonna try and make more samples of how everything looks like little by little. You guys are gonna see how everything comes out. So enjoy the show, and thanks for watching. Subscribe to my YouTube, visit my website. I'm gonna put the links on the side. Follow me on Twitter. I guess that's about it. So thanks for watching, guys.